Good morning from Shrewsbury, just departed. I'm very excited in Shropshire today on the line between Shrewsbury and Crewe, ticking off 3 more request stops. That carriage I was in was a refurb unit, the one down there, sandwiched together, less refurb. Transport for Wales service. Yeah, this is the line between Shrewsbury and Crewe, or Crewe and Shrewsbury. There are 6 stations in total, but 3 of them are regular stoppers, and 3 of them, Yorton, Preece and Wrenbury, are request stops. The way the timetable works with trains every 2 hours means I'll do a 1 minute walking and quite a lot of waiting.
Bit of a step there.
That's a bit of a step down.
It is a bit, yeah, we've got.
Wow. Yeah, that was a heck of a step down, but there is a Harrington hump in the middle. Oh, there's a bin bag blowing in the breeze. Breeze? It's June, it's summer. It's meant to be 28 degrees today, and yet it's cloudy and overcast. So I'm on the northbound heading towards Crewe side. There's a little waiting room there, but it's locked. Shame, because there's a nice fireplace inside. More modern-ish structure on the southbound towards Shrewsbury side. And I genuinely can't work out how to exit the station, because there's a crossover there, but it's beyond the do not trespass, so I don't think you can cross there. So I'm stuck on the platforms of Yorton, unable to escape, which is a shame, because I need to walk to Wem, the next stop. Okay, so there's a little path that leads out to the side, down some steps. Not a step-free station, which leads to a map with a bus timetable, a local information board with a different design that I've not seen before, and on the other side are some train times. Seems to suggest that Yorton really serves, well, there's a railway in, but it serves the village of Clive. That's where the post office shop is. Nice bridge. I want to take a quick peek at the southbound platform, which I believe is a private residence now, and then we're going to walk to Wem. I'm on to the other platform, platform 2, southbound train. So the building here is the old station house. Some charming double arrow British Rail style signs saying very clearly that it's a private residence, but this would have been the old station building. There is a ramp to make this side step-free access. There's timetable boards and stuff up. What is amazing is that there's an old poster, it looks quite old, saying things to do in this area, go for a walk, which is exactly what I'm about to do next. But there's an old British Rail logo and the word provincial, and I've not seen that branding for a very long time. So Yorton, totally worth it just for the old poster. I've just noticed there's no hump on this side. Hang on, so the platform with no step-free access has a hump. The platform with step-free access doesn't have a hump. Anyway, it's a cute, charming, middle of nowhere type station. Yorton ticked off, and I now have to walk to Wem. Angled wipe. It's about an hour. I got to tell you, the walk to Wem is just one long straight road. Angled wipe. So I made it to Wem. I'm outside the station, in the station car park. Just use this handy wall as a backdrop. Train is at 12:40 in 20 minutes. There is a level crossing here. Trains go through at speed. It's just, I can't come to Wem and not mention the fact that it's a 3-lettered named station. There's 11 in total. You know, I've stopped at them all, but I've never got on or off at them all. And now I'm wondering, is there a separate challenge where I can say I've ticked off, as in got on or off at, all the 3-letter stations? Anyway, train is a come-in, and I'm trying to decide whether to go to Preece or Wrenbury.
Where do you buy your tickets?
You have to buy it at Crewe.
Windy. Windy Wrenbury. That doesn't really alliterate. Is that a station cottage? Surely that's a station cottage. Another level crossing. Another request stop. Tick. Welcome to Wrenbury. I've immediately crossed over the level crossing, come onto the southbound platform. I'm going to get to 13:35. What I'd done is I looked, and I could see that there was only a half an hour wait here. So I came north to Wrenbury, reverse here, I'll go back down to Preece. I will then spend like an hour at Preece. I hope there's a shop for a sandwich, and we'll reverse there, and we'll then go back up one to Whitchurch. I'm going to end my day at Whitchurch. I'm going to miss out on Nantwich today. I'll pick that up another time. What's at Wrenbury? Oh, this, by the way, this looks like the original station building with its cute canopy and the post box there. Transport for Wales have painted. Oh, look at that! The classic bench, the slopey bench, which you normally get in that dark blue colour. They've painted in Transport for Wales red and grey colour. I like that. All the fast trains whizzing through. I think between Manchester they go down to Cardiff and Carmarthen, and the request stops just get a stopping pattern every 2 hours. There's a sticker there that says Rail Watch. I've never seen one of those before in my life, and I don't know what it means. Wrenbury here, this seems like the most built up, the most populated of all the request stops, and indeed it gets 13,000 passengers a year. I think Yorton was down on 7,000, and Preece, which I'm going to do next, is the least used of these 3 request stops. That gets around 6,000 passengers a year, but there's nothing happening here, which is what I expected, but that's Wrenbury ticked off. These refurbished 153s, Transport for Wales, are really nice. Nice big accessible toilet. They got USB, power sockets. It's good. It's all good. Ah, the mighty roar of a 153 diesel. Another level crossing. More bin bags blowing in the breeze. And the third of today's request stops. Car across the level crossing. It's nice here, it's quiet. Feels like it's on a little lane. It's my favourite of the 3. Wrenbury was a bit too built up. Yorton was quiet and quaint, but this feels remote, which actually makes sense as it's the least number of passengers in the figures. What I've done though, if you ever want to find out a bit of local history and stuff, to see if there's a geocache nearby, which is what I've done. The geocache is behind me, that's all I'm saying. This is Sidetrack Preece, and it does indeed tell you that Preece railway station is near to the village of Preece, but is not in the village itself, because Captain Black, whoever that is, a wealthy resident in the village, stated that the station had to be exactly 1 mile away from the centre of the village. It is not clear what the exact reason for this was, but it may be because the mill, which at the time was the centre, could easily be reached as a route out with the goods produced. The original station building was demolished, but was similar to the one in Hadnall. I'm just reading what the geocache says. Now I don't think that's the original station building. Also, where's Hadnall? I'm going to Google that. Also YouTube, this will mean absolutely nothing to you, but when I was at school about 14, there was a guy in my class called David Preece. So when I think of Preece, I think of David from all those years ago. David, if you're watching, hi. I'm at the station that shares your name. Another fast one through there, which has prompted me to look at the times, and it is, yeah, it's every 2 hourly service. The other stations on this line, the non-request stops, so Wem, Whitchurch and Nantwich, they get more regular services, but the 3 request stops, the Yorton, the Preece and the Wrenbury, they just get the 2 hourly service between Shrewsbury and Crewe, apart from the first train of the day. Where is it? At Preece, the really early one, sorry, the second one of the day, the 10:39 that stops here, has come all the way from Carmarthen. So I think there's 1 train a day that goes further and has started from beyond Shrewsbury. Apart from that, they just bounce back and forth between Shrewsbury and Crewe all day. Shelter. We'll finish with a classic on the bench shot, albeit at a jaunty angle. Very nice, Jeff. Whipping through the request stops, ticked off 3 here today. The link is in the description if you want to see the map, the PDF, you can download it, of where all the request stops are in Britain. Getting to the point now where I may have ticked off all the English ones soon, have to start on some of the Welsh and all the Scottish ones, and there's loads in Wales. That's going to be fun. There's a playlist too with all the request stop videos. Playlist as well with all the least used stations videos, and it's confusing because, like, say, Lakenheath in Suffolk doubles up as both a least used station and a request stop. But we will get round all the request stops. Thanks for watching. Press subscribe. See you next time.